What in the world is going on in here?
Snapped an axle.
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm actually starting this video on a weekend, so I actually have time to film today. So we're doing a lot. I'm gonna go hit the junkyard because I need a few little miscellaneous parts of the BMW. There's a park I wanted to check out that's like a dirt jump box park thing for BMX, so I'm gonna bring my bike with me, go hit that, and then probably just grab some lunch and come back and work on the BMW. But I gotta show you guys what the BMW looks like right now. I pulled it outside. You know what? I haven't even filmed any of me painting the BMW, so you guys have no clue what it looks like right now. So I guess I'll catch you guys up in there. Dude, are you YouTubing too? Well, I'm just gonna grab some tools to bring with me in case I gotta take some stuff. It's probably just like a whole socket set. Door does not like to stay. Oh god, ripping up the carpet. Jesus, this is not. It's been a while. Oh, she's low. Oh yeah, she's low. For this one. Yep, she's low too. Oh well, I don't feel like pumping them up. Look at the BMW though, guys. I just covered the seats back up, and I don't feel like undoing them, but I got the seats in there. I got the hydro in there. I'll show you guys later tonight when I put it back in the garage. But everything's painted. Door jambs are painted. Cage is painted. The trunk. I still gotta figure out what I'm gonna do to cover this part up, and then if I'm gonna close that off down there. It's looking pretty damn good though. I'm really stoked on how it came out. Simple spray paint job. And then I'm gonna get all the panels painted professionally. I'll show you guys a lot more when we come back with the parts when we're working on this thing. The 80 in Vegas. It feels like it's like 100 already. Oh, scrape. Honda boy. That's the Honda boy in my neighborhood. He has like 4 Honda Civics. Dude, right here they have a 150 Honda Elite like Daniel's, and then also this, or that motor right here in this frame, that's a 150cc motor here at the junkyard too. That's pretty insane that they had 2 150 motors here. It's so hard to come across a used 150 motor for a scooter here in Vegas. I've never seen one. I've always ordered mine brand new because no one ever has them. I just found 2 at the junkyard. I wonder how beat up they are. Not seeing too many 3 Series BMWs here. It's kind of scaring me because I just drove like 45 minutes here. Look at this Mercedes, dude. I've never seen this before. I've literally never seen this Mercedes before in my life. What year is this thing? 1961 Mercedes 190D. That would be such a sick build. So might be my victim right here. It looks like it has it right there. Look at all these drift spares. Oh wow, they actually have Porsche wheels here. Well, I didn't even know if they still existed, but this is like a BMX park where they built like box jumps. What's up, dude? Wow, this looks so sick. I don't remember even looking close to this. Pump track action right here, and then it's like a little box section. Oh damn, there's like a roller section right here too. Dude, this looks sick. Looks like these lips on here are pretty choppy. I bet no one really takes care of these anymore. Oh yeah, look at that. What a shame. Wow, dude, these are sick. Yo, what in the world is going on in here?
Snapped an axle. Just fixed it real quick.
You're fixing your axle?
Yeah. Get this up, because I'm going to use this metal, build a table pretty much underneath it, a jig, and then from there I'm going to mock up where all the struts are and all that stuff and where the subframe is. Well, not the rear one, but the front one I'll be using. And I'm going to do a whole frame chassis.
And you're filming this on your channel too, right?
Yeah.
This is basically just to get it on so you can cut off the frame, put it on the table.
Yeah, I'm going to get it on the table, and then after that, I have this kind of half-assed done here just because I'm going to be cutting this part off anyway. I'm going to reattach this to the body itself and lift the body off of the frame, and then build a frame.
So this will stay on the ground, and then you can just completely build it. Holy moly, well this is
made out of a workout machine.
Yeah, this is his weekend project. He made a
fucking hoist. This is a drive shaft with a thicker rod in it. It is pretty thick, and it goes.
Yeah, this is the actual drive shaft right here.
And then
Harbor Freight Specials. Shout out the buff ass Russian dude who sold the. This is for like weightlifting where you lift the thing up and.
It's a strongman, so that has one.
Strongman.
This thing goes across to another one of these, and there are sticks that you put weights on, and you walk like this, carrying the whole thing.
Like
but I knew that would be strong enough for this. Plus, it already had these pins and stuff, so I'm able to make it secure. And then down here, I made this go up and up. This is 3x3 tubing, just so it has a harder tipping point.
Yeah.
And these are some 600-pound capacity wheels from, I think, Home Depot. The real connection will have an actual adjustment to find the center balance point.
Yeah, yeah.
To be honest, it already has a pretty good balance point where it's really light. I only have the strap here just to hold it perfectly.
When he had it just tilted up, it was so high up here in the ceiling, it was like a car lift.
Yeah,
when it was flat.
About this high.
Yeah.
Bottom. Alright, so here.
Nuts.
You get like a computer chair, one that like has a terrible lean back. You know the ones that too far back.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be perfect for it. I did a video on building this whole thing right here. I didn't go deep into detail. It's not really a tutorial. It's more just how I did it. You can see how possible it is. Just the metal you could buy off Craigslist / just anywhere you can find it.
Basically, it just needs to be that metal with the holes in it.
Yeah.
And it has to be where you have a collar that could slide over it.
Yep.
Everything from
there.
there.
The only reason I did this from a workout machine was no place sells this much metal, and it's hard to find 3.5 by 3.5, and I would only need like 2 feet of it from this side and the other side, so I just went with the workout machine, which already had these drilled and this drilled to make it all easy.
Yeah.
Plus it has this
that locks it. Yeah.
Perfect.
Back to working on the E36 for a little bit. Basically, what we got going on is this is, I guess what you would call like my main coolant line that runs alongside of my block. Well, this line right here coming out of the side, this little one, is actually goes into the throttle body. But you can delete it, and supposedly it's even better because then you're getting much more colder air into the motor, and it's actually better for performance. So I'm gonna cut it off, and then I don't know how I'm gonna block it, whether I'm gonna pinch it and just tack it or figure something out to like cap it off. And then I'm probably just gonna paint it silver. Even though you might not see it, it might just add a little accent to the inside of the motor. So paint it, throw it back on, and then let's just start trying to wire up my motor again because I just unplugged everything, and then get it back up to speed. I just need my radiator to come in because that's all I'm waiting on to kind of hook everything up to my motor. I cut the other coolant line off of it, and I just pinched this and then just welded right over the pinch, and now I sealed it off. So I'm just gonna leak test it using the hose. No drips at all covered by the weld, so I think we're good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and tape it off and then just paint it. Alright, so when I went to the junkyard earlier, what I was looking for was basically these mounts that come off my block to hold up my intake, and also one that holds my dipstick to my block. I think I threw those away a while ago when I was going through stuff in the backyard. So I found the two for the intake, but I did not, for the intake manifold, but I did not find the ones for the dipstick. So I just made one of these brackets and just bent it basically using some sheet metal I had, but I didn't have enough big enough gauge, so I'm just gonna layer 2 pieces on top, which should be plenty enough. It doesn't need to be that strong anyways. It's basically just to hold the dipstick down from popping out of the O-ring, but this should work, and I'll tack it in a few spots, and then I got that bend, so it's gonna screw into, I'll try to show you with one of these. Basically just gonna screw into right here, and then once I get that one in there, get the dipstick lined up, and then I'll just have to drill a hole and then trim that back a little bit, and it's gonna bolt right up to there. Over here kind of is wiring up the motor a tiny bit. I got everything that I just took out and painted back in, so I got the main coolant line, dipstick. I also got these ones mocked up and painted for the intake, and everything's pretty much plugged in right now in the harness. So hopefully I'll get my radiator maybe tomorrow. I also need to get off Daniel's motor. I'm going to take his oil pressure gauge and get that hooked up. This is actually the BMW's current state as of right now. Got the seats and everything like that. So this is what she's looking like, right? The dash in, like I said, the cage, the door jambs, everything is painted. Seats are both in. They're not completely bolted down. I kind of put everything in there to mock everything up. Hydro's in there right now. And this thing is looking so good, dude. Like, you guys have no idea how stoked I am on this thing. And I can't wait to see what the rest of the car is going to look like. But, she's looking pretty damn good. Everything's painted. I'm just getting some of the interior put back in. I'm really not going to be running much interior. I'm probably going to run a block off plate here with some gauges and switches. But that's like basically all my interior. I'm going to have this blocked off and then something here as well. And then possibly in the trunk. I'm still not sure about it, whether I care enough to fill in the trunk right here or not. I'm so happy with how the car is turning out right now, and I've been putting in a lot of work, so it's really cool to finally see some results. Something like painting the car and putting the interior back in, something you instantly see progress on. And for the last like 4 or 5 months, I've been building the car, and it's like hard to see any progress on it. Like, I've mostly been just doing like things underneath the car, such as like the rear end and everything like that. And like you put it on, and then you don't even notice the difference in the car yet. But like, this right here is like a major key. Like, you can visually see how much of the car is actually getting done. And I'm actually gonna start filming for another video right now of getting more of my engine hooked up. I got a bunch of parts came in for my cooling system and everything like that. So if you guys want to check that out, make sure to check out the next video. I bought this car exactly a year ago last week, and I didn't really start building it till 6 months ago. I had it basically with the stock motor, and I kind of just pulled all the carpet out, but I never really stripped it down and started building it until about 6 months ago. So in 6 months, it's had a total transformation. Subscribe if you guys want to see more of this build, and more coming very soon.